All right. We are live. And we are excited today because I have some amazing guests here with me today who have some amazing stories on why they decided to use digital marketing as a platform. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm super excited today because I'm telling you, this digital marketing thing has us in a tizzy, man. It has us so excited. It has us so fired up because not only are we learning about how to get money, but we are developing skill sets that are going to take us into the 2025 like bosses. So here's what I'd like for you to do. As you join us, write in the comments who you are, where you're calling in from. Let us know who you are, where you're calling in from, because we want to know who we're interacting with today. But we don't, hey, Arlene, how are you? Arlene Nathan, welcome. Let us know where you're calling in from as well. We got 5 guests so far. That's amazing. But I don't want to waste any time today. I don't want to waste any time because these guests have backgrounds that are amazing. They have stories that are amazing. And I am so looking forward to hearing from them today. Now, if you are watching on YouTube, hello, YouTube. How you doing? I'm so excited to have you. Make sure if you are on YouTube that you subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram, Arlene's calling in from Illinois. Boy, Arlene, that's Illinois. We love Illinois. All right, now I want to take the time today. Hey, Veronica calling in from Delaware. I want to take the time today to introduce 2 young ladies who they're going to tell you about themselves. I didn't want to have to introduce them because they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves because they are going to share with you why they chose digital marketing. But here's what I'll tell you. These ladies are powerful. These ladies are forerunners in the digital marketing industry because digital marketing is something that a lot of people are still just checking out, but they've decided to make that move. Hello, Miss Keisha Trower calling in from Philadelphia. So if my guests will come to the screen, I have Miss Kimberly Rogers out of the Philadelphia marketplace. I'm telling you, when you hear from Kimberly, you'll see she's awesome. She's just as awesome as she is beautiful. Hello, Miss Valencia E. Slade Palmfield calling in from Delaware. Hello, Miss Pamela Darden calling in from Philadelphia. And I also have Miss Elaine Green joining us today. Elaine, where are you? You're out of Central Time Zone. Where are you from, Elaine?
I'm in Kansas City.
Oh, my goodness.
Go Chiefs!
Kansas City in the house. Now, we're not going to be talking about the Chiefs today because I will have to dismiss you from this live, Elaine. I hate to do that to your girlfriend on a good day. But we have guests in the building who weren't able to make it here. I see our digital sister, Miss Lynette Maribel in the house. I see our digital sister, Miss Valencia Pompa in the house. I see our digital sister, Arlene Nathan in the house. I see our digital sister, Veronica Camper in the house. I'm telling you, sisters, it's time to get down with the digital sisters. So I wanted to take a moment. We may have one more guest joining us. We'll see in just a moment. Oh, I see another digital sister, Cynthia Craig, joining us from New York City. Let me tell you something. This thing is getting hotter than fish grease, and you don't want to be the one left behind. So let's get right into this conversation right now. I want to start with either one of you. This is going to be very, very, what's the word I want to use?
Informal.
There you go. See, we smart. We smart together. Together, we so smart. But it's going to be very informal. But I know that digital marketing is here to stay. One thing I know about digital marketing is that it is not going to be an option in the very near future. Every company, every university, every person who is in a place to Kim, you should be on this line, Kim French. I sent you the invitation. I want you in here with us, girlfriend. Look at me acting up. But every person who is doing business will have to touch digital marketing. It will not be an option. We will not be able to escape it, just like we did not escape the ATM machine. We did not escape social media. We did not escape the cell phone. We did not escape now the air fryer. There are certain things that are introduced into the world that you either get down with or you're left behind. Would you all agree with that? Put a 1 in the comments if you agree with that. This will not be an option in 2025, 2026, and going forward. The numbers that are attached to the digital marketing growth are outrageous. The numbers are just getting higher and higher. More and more money is being made in this industry than ever before. So I want to start with either guest. Tell me who you are. Give me a little bit about yourself and why you decided that you were going to be a forerunner, because you are a forerunner. I hope you know that you are a forerunner, because there's so many people who just have not made the decision yet. Tell me why you decided to move forward with digital marketing. How about if we start with Elaine, and then we're going to go to Kim?
Okay. Well, my background, I primarily worked in network marketing. I've been involved at one level or the other for probably over 10 years. I've done the home party network marketing. I was really good with the home party sales, but I got burnt out with that. And then I went to products, nutritional products, because I really believe in that being a huge support system for your health. But over the years, I have always been looking for a digital platform that I could work with. But what I found out in my research at the time, during the time I was doing all of that, I never found a program that seemed like it was really telling you the real story. And a lot of them were like highly expensive. I'm talking like $1,500 to $5,000 to be a part of it. And then once you did to kind of tap into it, it was like they drop you like a hot potato. It's like if you didn't, you just didn't have the support system. And so needless to say, I didn't stay involved with that one particular program for very long. And then as time went on, I kept saying, I said, it's got to be a secret to getting behind the curtain and really knowing how to really work these programs. I said, it's got to be more to it than just, you can make $100,000 a month. It's like, okay, but how do you make $100,000 a month? And so when I found our program, the Digital Growth Community, what I really liked about it was it made it affordable to anyone starting at whatever level they wanted to start at. And then once I became involved and got behind the scenes, what I found was that it had an invaluable, that's the word I want to use, invaluable education. And that's the most important thing for me, was because they get into every detail of how to really build this online marketing business, from your mindset to the step-by-step program. And so I just found that to be invaluable. To me, that's like $100,000 college education, master's degree. And so I've been going through it, step by step. And so that's what's really been important. On top of that, I'm going to say one more thing, is that the community there was of people who also had the same dreams of having financial freedom and a lifestyle that will allow them to have more time to be with their family or do whatever it is they want to do in life. And, you still got to do the work. That part you can't get out of, but it doesn't take up the whole day, doesn't, drive you nuts. And it's easy if you take the time to really work it. And then it's also available, that community, to answer any question and support you any way you need. So that's why I joined.
We're going to talk a little bit about that community in just a minute, because I tell you, that was a big deal for me. And a lot of things you said, I'm going to come back to, because those are all big deals for me. And I'm adding our fourth person to the stage right now. My girl made it. Look at her. She fly. What's up, Kim Possible French? Can you hear me, sister? She getting herself together over there. While Kim is getting herself together over there, I'm going to move on to my girl, Kimberly Rogers. Let me tell you something. When I met Kimberly, it seemed as if it was an accident, but by no means was it an accident. This young lady is probably one of the hardest working women I've ever seen in my industry. Let me tell you, she's consistent. She does her research. She doesn't move with emotions. She needs facts, baby. She wants to know what is going. She wants to know the where, when, why, and how. Because if you're not going to tell her, she's going to get with you till you do. But I have so much respect for her. I've known her a little bit longer than I've known Elaine, but I feel like they're my sisters, because we are really in this community helping each other get to the bottom of this digital marketing, or get down this digital marketing highway. So Kimberly Rogers, how you doing, girlfriend?
I am fantastic. And Dory, you said a lot about me, but I definitely have to say some things about you. You are just such a
Yes,
phenomenal
Dory.
person. I've been watching you. Well, when we first met, I didn't even know what I was getting into to meet such a person that I can now call a friend. And you are just so outstanding. I love your energy and how you just go the extra mile and stay on top of things. So I'm trying to duplicate you. I'm trying to grow up and be like you. So my name is Kimberly Rogers. My background is in healthcare. Been in healthcare 30 years. 15 of those years I was a healthcare broker. I'm still a healthcare broker actually, and I sell life insurance. Um, However, during that tenure, even in seventh grade, I was selling Avon. My mom set me up with Avon because I was like one of the top sellers of the candy sales and things at school. She said, "Oh, she likes to sell," so she set me up with Avon. So that's where my network marketing started, all the way back in seventh grade. Then I started doing Mary Kay, and I love Mary Kay because it was fun, and I really enjoy helping people and helping. That what really was rewarding is seeing the women just feel good about themselves. Once I helped them, and then I started building a team. Was on target for my car a couple of times, director in qualification, and then from there I went to prepaid legal services, and that was a lot of fun. And in these businesses, I got the opportunity to learn personal development, which was so key. And I worked with some of the best leaders in the industry. And so it's funny. Some of them say, once you learn information, that information sticks with you. And so fast forward to several different things that I did along the way, candles. I did several different opportunities and I learned from them. But what I would say that it's because of the personal development that I had in the industry. It helped me when I was going through such a devastating time as losing my mom, my brother, my sister. Lost my sister and my brother within 8 months, and then my mom the next year. And so I knew that there was something else. Of course, God first and foremost, but being able to have that personal development is so key. Um, so from there I decided to get into the health and wellness industry because I was sick in my 20s, and my mom always believed in herbs and things like that. So that's where I am now, in the health and wellness industry, and the products really work and everything. But I learned that I needed to know how to do social media. So the person that actually recruited me into the business, was is just really phenomenal with social media. But I found myself wanting to take time from the people that were teaching, and I wasn't learning enough. So I said, how can I learn this digital marketing? How can I learn it? So when I saw Dory sharing this information, then I started following her. And then I did sign up, for the blueprint, because you sign up for the blueprint and then you get emails. So I started watching the emails and everything. I said, oh, wow, they're going to teach me what I need to know, like YouTube. I knew nothing about TikTok. Still, I was struggling with Instagram, trying to figure that out. And Facebook, I really didn't want to go live. I didn't really want to do a lot of videos and stuff. But now that I'm in the community, I found myself having fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying it and I'm learning. I mean, I the information in the community is priceless, and it's a live platform, y'all. It's a live platform of people that are teaching you how to do it, but at the same time it's e-learning. So I don't know if you're like me, but I need to play stuff back so I can catch on to it. You could play it back and learn. And so I decided to join it because you you join something, you pay for it and you join it, but you don't really join it until you get involved in it and you see the foundation. And so once I saw how the community was, I mean, people are so friendly in there, wanting to help you. And then even our founder, she believes in people staying positive, and she even gave us a thing to do, was you take a jar, if you're having a bad day, you take a jar and you write down, you turn that bad thing into a good thing and then put it in the jar. So it kind of shifts your mood. So, I mean, it's the support system is huge. And we even have, when you join, you don't have to train anybody. So, me going after my friends and family, and because I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I will talk to them about what I'm doing. They're probably running from me. Oh, what's she doing now? So, for me not to have to do that and for people to come to me, like I have people in my funnel that I don't even know. They have just gone to my site just by me posting a little bit that I've done so far, because I've only been in a little over 3 weeks. And so that part is so key for me, for people to come to me to want to be a part of something rather than me having to track them down. So I mean, I could go on. There's so many different facets of it. I love the fact that we have a group, the sister group, and Dory is just so instrumental at keeping us together. And I even got a workout partner because of our founder had suggested we were on a Zoom, and she suggested getting a workout partner. And we talk every day. And I can't tell you how much that's helpful to me. It's very inspirational. I mean, she and I, we tag team and we get stuff done because we hold each other accountable. So hi, Arlene. I see you're on here. But anyway,
thank you
I'm going
so
to
much,
turn it
Kim.
over to Dory. And thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Wow, you brought up so many good points. You and Elaine both brought up so many good points. And I'm going to get back to some of these points. And I'm going to let you all know, if you have a half-hour lunch, we're going over today. So I'm going to let you know that you can come back and watch the rest on the replay, because I got to get to my last guest, because Arlene says she's so proud of you, Kim. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
I'll get to my last guest, because let me tell you something, honey. Until you've heard from the millionaire me mom, you haven't heard at all. I'm going to ask her to come off mute. This is Miss Kimberly French. Let me tell you something. She was the first person who signed up with me in the digital marketing program, not because I recruited her, but because I saw something on her page and I thought she was already in. So because I know her work ethic and because I know how she flows, I was like, oh my God, this must be the real deal, because she don't touch nothing that don't get her to the money. Okay. So when I saw Michelle on her page, Michelle, who Kim referred to, I said, oh my God, I know I'm in the right place at the right time with the right people. And she said, no, I didn't do it. I just was looking at it. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, we about to get down now, right? So we talked a little bit. She was actually on vacation with her grandkids at the time. You remember, kids? Kim, you were in Atlantic City or Wildwood or something with the grandkids. He said, let me focus on my grandkids right now. But as soon as I get back, I'm going to get with you. And being a woman of her word, she got with me when she got back. I don't know if she wants to share all that she's been through, but I call her the most resilient woman in the world. And she is about her business. So what's up, Millionaire Me Mom? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing amazing. How's everyone doing today? And yes, Dory, thank you for peeping on my page and seeing me. I was just peeping at it, and that's how we connected. But a little bit about me. Kimberly Rogers, we have a lot in common. I'm Kim, you're Kimberly, but I'm going to take it back. I have been a full-time entrepreneur, I like to say, my entire life, because I started when I was 10 years old too. I started making candy apple taffies on the block. I wasn't but a minute tall, pulled a chair up to the stove, and I was making them taffies. And I went outside, here come all the kids running up to me, and I said, go get a quarter from your mother. I knew how to make money when I started talking, and I sold candy apple taffies at the age of 10. When I got 14, I had a paper route. I used to go out with my brothers and shovel snow every time it was snow. When I was 19, I too did Avon. I was a neighborhood Avon lady. And now look at Avon. They are digital. I did it when they didn't even have a website, but I've always been an entrepreneur. So fast forward, and I did started working. I gave birth to my first baby boy at the age of 17. So they said, okay, grown lady, time to get you a job. So I started working, and fast forward, I worked my entire life. I had what other people call a good job. Oh, that's a good job. That's a good job. In the back of my head, no, it's a job and I don't want it. I was just doing what I had to do until then. Well, in 2006, I got tired. I said, I'm stepping out on faith. I'm going to be the entrepreneur I was created to be. And at that time, I was working at Jefferson Hospital, and I just quit. It was on a cold Wednesday in March. I just stepped out on faith and I left. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't, what y'all call, say, have a plan B in place. My plan B happened along the way. Funny thing is, when you show God what you want, he will meet you halfway. As long as I sat at the desk, clocking the clock, I never was able to be a full-time entrepreneur. When I stepped out on faith and showed God this is what I really want, he met me halfway, and all kinds of things started coming my way. My first business I started was French Mobile Notary. I got introduced to that by an accident. That's another long whole story, but I still have that company to this day. And then 2 years after that, I got introduced to network marketing. My first real company was Prepaid Legal, where I also learned personal development. Once that personal development got in me, I said, I'm never, ever, ever going back. And to this day, I'm celebrating 18 years as a full-time entrepreneur. I always call it unemployed on purpose. So network marketing was really fun for me. That's how I met Dory in another company called TLC. She was my upline. I never even met her. I didn't know she was my upline. I should see her. And then somebody said, you on Dory's team. I said, Dory on purpose? That's my upline? I had to go find her. Like, y'all trying to hide her from me? And we just connected. And now we are what you call friends. We call each other sis. Hey, sis, 6 o'clock in the morning, what you doing? Getting ready to start my successful day. That's the thing I love about network marketing, building relationships. And when she saw me looking at digital marketing, because I know that that is the future. I mean, Avon is a perfect example. When I sold it, we went door to door, ringing the bell. I had all the ladies in the neighborhood. Now they have a website and they're digital. So that's a perfect example of where it's going at. And I don't want to be left behind because I have 4 grandchildren. Not even a year ago, 9 months ago, I lost my firstborn son. And after that, I mean, that was heart-shattering to me. But he left me with 2 grandsons. I got to stand up. I got to take care of them. Now I'm in a rush. I have to get it done because he was the head of my tribe. So I still have my youngest son, my 4 grandchildren. I had to step my game all the way up. And when Dory signed me up in July, I think 5 days later, I had a fire and I lost everything. But that's why she called me resilient, because nothing is stopping me. I have a legacy to build. You see that? Legacy Wealth Builder? That was my name before I heard of the digital marketing community. So that legacy platform, that's the platform that I belong on. And that's the platform that I got on. But because of my son's death, because of the fire, I didn't go nowhere. Dory knows I'm just still rebuilding my life. I'm in my new place. I'm rebuilding. And I'm almost to the point where I am about to take off. I'm still talking to people, sharing it, posting it, because the community, like you ladies said, the community is amazing. If I'm down and having a low day and I just need some inspiration, I just go there. You can listen to the old videos you missed, the 90-day challenge. I have been on it, doing what she tell you to do. And I, too, never had no luck with TikTok. Now I'm on TikTok. I'm making videos. She teach you how to tell your story, how to find your perfect customer. Because, again, with network marketing, I liked it, but I was so tired of chasing people and begging for support. And they say to me, too, what's she doing now? And I don't get offended. I know I tell them. I said, don't worry about what I'm doing now, but let me tell you what I'm not doing is I'm not punching nobody's damn clock. That's what I'm doing. So I love the community and it helps other business owners, but I'm about to set this thing on fire because I'm completely set up and it's coming up on a year for my son's death. And I want to celebrate. I want to show him that all the plans that me and him had together, because my son was like my best friend. I had him 3 months after my 16th birthday. We grew up together. We have an LLC together. We have plans, and I'm going to carry out his plans. That is what keeps me going. Every day looking at his face and his 2 sons, it keeps me going. So this community is the place to be, whether you're a business owner, a tired network marketer, or retired, or just tired of doing it, tired of chasing people, and want to learn how to find your perfect customer and work on every social media platform there is. This is the place to be, and that is why I said yes to digital marketing.
Wow, Miss Valencia Pompa, who is a millionaire in her own right, with she's my mentor and she's a dear friend. She said, "Wow, Kim, you are amazing." I tell you all the time, like your strength, your resiliency, the way you have handled life, y'all. This lady, you can go in her house and eat off the floor. When she had that fire and I saw it, I'm telling you that I've never seen a cleaner house. I won't let her come to my house until I get it clean, because that's how clean her house is. Unless she won't be talking about me, right? But I'm telling you right now, I am so proud of you, and I know your sunshine is shining down on you, and he is so proud of you, and the way you handle those grandchildren, I promise you, there's some good things in store for you. But let me say this. I know I picked the right people today. And Elaine, had I known you better, I would have gave you a better introduction. But here's what I do know about you, Elaine. I met Elaine maybe less than a month ago. And this young lady, when she says she's going to do something, baby, you better watch out, because it's going to get done. She's serious about her health. She's a caretaker who's taking care of another person along with herself. She always looks so jazzy. I went on her page the other day to just start scrolling. I said, oh, she's jazzy as ever, right? And you never know she's going through anything, because she always has a smile on her face. And these are the type of women I want to be around. Women who are resilient, women who are forward thinking. By the way, let me just stop for a minute. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I got to give a shout out to Mr. Gregory Marvin Doxson. He is my digital brother. He gave me a lot of problems, y'all, but he's always so supportive. And he swear all we do is talk about the ladies. And earlier in the broadcast, he put this message up. He said, so y'all ain't nobody regarding a man on this live. So I want everybody to type, hey, Gregory, in the comments, please, so he can get a shout out, because he really does support this community quite a bit. But I just want to take a few minutes before we leave today, because you all have heard my story many, many times. I just want to take a few minutes and share some things with you, so you know what we're talking about. You know, what is this digital marketing thing, and why are these ladies so excited? So if you have no idea what digital marketing is, it is simple. We've made it so deep over the years that, you know, sometimes people make us think things are more than they are. My daughters had me thinking that mom is for the blue check people, or mom is for the people who are already have established, influence, or it's for somebody who's technically savvy. And it turned out all of that was not true, especially in our community where we get so much support. Digital marketing is simply the use of digital channels to market products and services in order to reach customers. As a matter of fact, every company you know is moving towards digital channels, just like Kim said about Avon. And in our community, we use a platform called e-learning. It's not deep at all. All it means is that you use your computer, your phone, to do something in your pace and learn it online. There are children who are e-learning through homeschool. There are companies who do all their training through e-learning. There are people who are now earning degrees online through e-learning. So don't let those two things freak you out, because you'll miss out on what's going to be one of the largest transfers of wealth in our time. Okay, so let's talk about the digital growth community as I move to close out. Okay, let me just get Greg off of here before he take over my live. You know, Greg trying to take over my live. Everybody say hi to Greg. I better see it in the chat. Everybody say, hey, Greg. Cynthia has a point there too. So what it is that we're doing? In the digital growth community, we have 4 programs. They are not courses. They are programs. It's very important that you understand that. They are 4 programs, and I think it was Elaine that said she likes it because anybody can get in regardless of your income level. So if you don't have $900 to invest like all 4 of us did and join the Legacy Builder program, what we have are 3 other programs. Let me talk to you about them. The Launchpad is a $100 program. You all can make a $100 decision and learn everything you need to know about digital marketing. You actually, I think Elaine also mentioned it feels like she's spending $100,000 on a degree. In this Launchpad, I kind of compare that to an associate degree. So if you wanted to get an associate degree in digital marketing, you would get the Launchpad for $100. The passive daily, and let me go back. if you get on Daily Pay, which is you get one customer a day, once you learn how to attract your perfect customer, that gives you an additional $36,000 a year. My question to you is, what would you have to do on your job to get a $36,000 raise using 2 hours a day, not having any tech skills, and not having a huge following? If all the training was included, and so on and so forth. Now, the Passive Daily Blueprint program, I compared that to a bachelor's degree. I paid off loans from Howard University for years and years and years to earn my bachelor's degree. But here you can do it for $300. And when you get on Daily Pay, which means you're attracting a customer a day, you will bring in $109,000 a year. That's a lot of money. Most people don't earn that on their jobs. Our next program is our Digital Mastery program. That program is a $600 program. In that program, you will get a master's degree level of digital marketing skills. Now, remember, on all of these programs, you can use these skills anywhere. We're now using them in our network marketing companies. Those of us who are network marketers, we're using them to attract the perfect network marketing customer. We're using them to attract the perfect financial customer. The skills that we learn can be transferred anywhere. And in the Legacy Building program, they're also teaching us how to create our own digital products. So we're going to be using the same email list that we're generating to do all kinds of things. So that $600 program is the equivalent of a master's degree, and you can earn up to $216,000 a year once you get on Daily Pay. The last one, our most attractive program, and the one that sells the most, is the one that all of these ladies got signed up for, and many of our digital sisters who are in the comments. That is the Legacy Builder program. That is our $900 program, where I equivalent that to a PhD. That's like they're going to call you Dr. Digital after you finish this program, because you have the capacity to make up to $325,000+ a year. Now, I can't guarantee you any of this money because, one, I don't know your habits and your skills. I don't know your work habits. I don't know any of that. But what I will tell you is that you will learn the skills to earn that. Okay, and that the possibility is there. You need to understand that. Now, what I will let you know is that right now we are in a 90-day run. We are on day number 16. And in this 90-day run, we're learning everything from soup to nuts, how to get this digital marketing plan off the mark so that as we go into 2025, we're going into 2025 like bosses. We are going into 2025 equipped to make more money than we've ever made before. We are light years ahead of people who are still sitting on the fence trying to decide whether this is for them or not. This community is 43,000+ people strong. There are already 43,000 people who have said, and back in 2022, I think it was 600 people. In 2 years, we've gone to 43,000+. Plus, we are the #1 community in school, SKOOL, which is a platform that hosts many thousands and thousands of communities. We are the #1 community in school. So I'm trying to stay close to my 1 hour time, but there's 2 or 3 things I need to tell you. First of all, what separates this digital marketing platform from what most of us are used to, especially with network marketers or any business, is that every time you sell a program, because we have something called the master resale rights, you make 100% profit. And by the way, those numbers I showed you, the 100, 300, 600, and 900, that is a one-time fee. Not every month, not every year, not every anything. That is a one-time fee. Once you're in the community, you're in the community. Only other bills you have, you pay a $29 one-time fee to set up your back office, and you have to purchase your URL. That's it. We talked a lot about the continuous support and personal development you get. I don't think I have to talk about that anymore because we get development every single day. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a digital sister or brother who's getting trained every single day. Okay. Again, I want to emphasize that there are no monthly fees. There's no auto ship. There's no website fees. There's none of that. And some of us are accustomed to that, especially if we're network marketers, and that's okay because many of us still are network marketers, but that's like you don't have to add an additional monthly fee onto your auto ship that you're already paying. And you shouldn't even see your auto ship as a monthly fee, but that's a whole other training for another day. We ain't gonna go there, right? Okay, so let let me get back on track. What we're doing is we're learning how to properly, somebody put properly in the chat, use these platforms to attract the perfect customer and show them how to put their business into electronic or digital mode so that this business works with you while you're asleep. We're learning how to master the 2-hour workday. There are some income building activities that we are mastering, which give us only 2 hours of work a day. Once they put their email in your system, excuse me, the system does the rest for you. They automatically start receiving emails and information that will work for you while you're off building your life. I promise you. That's what we do. We post 3 pieces of content. We go live. We follow up. We post free ads. But at the end of the day, we are in the position right now to make money in our sleeps. I'm telling you, I don't know what else to say. These ladies here are documented. These ladies here have had success in everything that they've done. As you can see, they're entrepreneurial, but they understand that even the things, they all have something else going on. They all are doing other businesses. They all have plenty going on, but they understand that everything that they do right now, they can take it digital to take it to the next level, because it's not about the business. That's just the icing on the cake that you can sell this thing. That just makes me crazy. But the icing on the cake are the skill sets that you are learning in the process of making money, because the skill sets are something they could never take back from you. They can never take that back from you. You can take that to every business that you have. So we've been live for 37 minutes, and I want to kind of stay to the half-hour content, but I'm going to change this thing to an hour because that half hour is not working. I want to come back in the order that you spoke, Elaine, Kim, Kimberly, and Kim. I want you to give a closing remark. I want you, one, to tell us what your website is, because for some reason it came off of my banner. And as you say it, I want you all, somebody in the comments, to type that on the screen for me, okay? If anybody's there, we're going to start with Elaine. Elaine, first of all, what is your website? If you were invited here by Elaine Green, if you are seeing the replay because Elaine Green showed this to you, this is very important that you go to the correct website. Elaine, can you please give us your website? Turn you on mute, Elaine.
Okay, thank you. You go to incomeonlinemastery.com. Incomeonlinemastery.com. And the reason I chose that as my domain name is because, one, to me, that is really what this program helps you to do, is become a master. And one of the things that I have learned about being in network marketing and other online businesses, period, is that really your goal should be, when you come into those businesses, is to become a master, is to become number one. And see, a lot of times, and I'm gonna tell you honestly, I never thought about that much. I was always looking at the other leaders in the company and what they're doing, but really you have to tap into your own greatness and take this thing to the top. And that's where I'm feeling right now. And so I'm saying it out loud. Y'all can hold me to it, but that's where I want to go. I really want to take myself further than I've ever been in any other business. And I thoroughly believe in this company because it does give you an education. As Dory said before, that is something no one or anything can take away from you. And you can use it whenever you want to pull that rabbit out of the box. So thank
Elaine's website is scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now. It's incomeonlinemastery.com.
Yes,
okay,
thank
so
you.
if Elaine invited you, make sure you go to that website and put your email in, and you will begin to get the information you need to move forward with Elaine. So Kim, I know you're health and wealth, right?
Yes, health.
Okay,
and
let me
wealth
fix it.
with-
Go ahead. So while I'm fixing that, you go ahead and say whatever
with
you want to say
Kimberly.
to the people.
With Kim, health and wealth with Kim.com. Okay,
Okay.
so what I would say is, those of you who are trying to learn social media, because I'm looking for my perfect customer. Those of you who are trying to navigate through social media, learn how to do the different platforms, learn the right way, and attract people to you, you want to get onto this platform. you can use this platform for your other businesses. If you want to start a digital business, if you have a current business, you can automate your current business that you have. And I didn't really like doing my stories and having to speak on my stories. And now I'm excited about doing it. I'm excited about, like, in the morning when I wake up, because it's 2 hours a day. I'm getting my information. I'm plugging information into Chat GPT of what I want to say, and then Chat GPT kind of helps me to formulate everything and bring it all together. And then it also gives me the ideas of what the hook could be for the morning. And so I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun because I'm able to utilize the graphics and all that, because I'm just like an artsy person. So when you do what you love, like I found something that I really, really love to do. And so it's making me want to. So when I haven't been as consistent, Dory says I'm always consistent. I work at that. But when I haven't been, I feel like something is missing, because I feel like now this whole digital marketing thing is a part of me. And I'm just really excited. I can't wait to help some other people come on board so they can really see, the community that's here, the support system that's in place. And the sky's the limit. I mean, to be able to, if somebody purchases a program and you get paid, they choose 900 and you get paid $900, to me that's wonderful. 900, 600, 300, 100. And then, even though we have a community, a group that we have established, Dory has established for us, the work comes from the people in the platform. The actual, you don't have to train anybody. You don't have to ride anybody. I mean, people that are network marketers understand what I'm talking about. They go into the platform and they learn on their own, and it's just priceless to me. And I like to have fun. I like to have fun. I like to make money. I like to help people, and I want everybody to win. And in this platform, everybody can win. You put in the work 2 hours a day. If you want to put more in, but if you're consistent, you can win. And I'll turn it over to you, Dory.
All right. Thank you, Kim. If you are here as a guest of Kimberly Rogers, you want to go to healthandwealthwithkim.com. It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now, healthandwealthwithkim.com. So if you get this information from Kimberly Rogers, because we got two Kims out here today, is healthandwealthwithkim.com. So I'm going to lastly turn it over to my girl, Kim Possible French. Kim, just make sure I got this right. Paid Daily with Kim.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you go ahead, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this thing out.
Okay. The main thing that really got me excited, so I forgot to mention, was that 100%, because I've been in network marketing. It was always split with the middleman, and he always got the biggest split. So I love the 100%, and I was looking for something to fund the trust fund that I created for the rest of my tribe after I lost my oldest son. And I said, I got to get more income to fund this trust fund. So everything I make is going over into the trust fund, along with other things I do. And now I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I got things going on offline, but this one right here is my baby online, because the community, it was 30,000 when I joined, and it's been a few short months now, and it's over 40,000 of people that just help you. You can go to anytime you want. You can learn at your own pace. You can come in on your own level. It's 4 levels. It's just the sky's the limit for income, and the door is open for success. So that's what I love about it. And again, I had another young lady reach out to me the other day and says that she's starting an online boutique. And I said, this is perfect for you. You can find your perfect customer and not be all over the place paying for leads and paying for ads. Find your perfect customer. So it just was like a perfect connection for me and in that time of my life. And the devil tried to come in, and he tried to stir up something, burn some shit down, excuse my French, but I had to just keep it moving. I had to show him who's in charge. So if you looking at something, regardless of what you do, this is the place. And that is my website at the bottom, Paid Daily with Kim. Who don't want to get paid daily. Whatever you want to do with the money, build a legacy, give out gifts, spoil those grandchildren like we like to do. The sky's the limit. So this is the place to be. Thank you
Wow.
so much, Jenny, for having me too.
You are so, I wouldn't have wanted to spend my hour with anybody else. You all are simply amazing. Many people don't know I had dental surgery the other day, and I've been screaming and hollering, and I'm going to go lay down because these little pockets is hurting, child. But you know what? I'm going to be rich enough where I'm going to have these all fixed up. Now, I ain't had to say that, but y'all know I keep it 100. And that's right, Kim. You say what you got to say. Keisha, you better not say nothing, because I know Keisha's somewhere laughing at me right now. So listen, last but not least, if you were invited here by yours truly, my website is getpaiddailyWithDory.com. So you got health and wealth with Kim.com. You got, I gotta look at you, Elaine, income online mastery.com for Elaine. You got paid daily with Kim.com. And for me, you got get paid daily with Dory.com. You ladies are simply amazing. What I suggest everyone do when this live is over, to share it on your page, because it's nothing like the replay, baby. The replay gonna get hundreds and hundreds. And make sure you put your website in there. And even if you're a digital sister that didn't make it on here, make sure you share this on your page and put your website on it, and this will attract people to you. So thank you so much. We did 47 minutes, and I got a neighbor who likes to mow his lawn every 20 seconds. So he just started mowing his lawn. So we're going to go ahead and get on out of here before I had to go out there and act like the old Dory. Peace and love, y'all. Have a good day. Peace. Bye, y'all.
Thank you.